Dearest heart, you have been a lot of turmoil and have been feeling very confused. The problem is you have been looking to your mind to solve things which being a divine masculine, this is what you are used to doing. So the problem is that you are feeling a spiritual connection with someone and spiritual connections are not logical. So you will never get your answer by just looking to your mind for it and you can't make logical sense with this. The answer instead it comes from looking into your soul and from connecting with the divine. When you do this, the answers will fall into place for you. Make sure you are listening when you are asking for answers from the divine. Meditation is good. But if you are not good at sitting and meditating, then walks alone in nature will also allow you to hear your soul more and to hear the divine. So you may be feeling under attack by the universe, but things are happening for you and not to you. Yes, you are being tested, but you are strong enough to come through this and can succeed. Things can and will get better. Spiritual connections can trigger off spiritual awakenings, and this is what has been happening. And yes, awakening can be tough. But there is support there from others who have been through this. Don't be afraid to reach out to others, awakened souls, and those awakenings for support. This attraction you feel is real and defines all logic. It is a deep soul connection. You are being prepared for a divine union with your divine soul counterpart, whether you want to call this person a twin flame or a soulmate, that is just a label. So, the important thing is what are you going to do about what you feel? Are you going to go after this divine soul connection and to what it takes to be a divine soul partner to this person? If the answer is yes, but I don't know how, as mentioned before, ask the divine, tune into your soul, the answers will come to you. So, dear souls, know that someone is making a very important decision for you. This person really count on you right now. They know that they have let you down so many times, but still they feel that you will not do the same to them and you will try to put efforts in this connection even after things are really stagnant from both the side. This person hopes to see a communication or step from your side soon. This person can feel your energy and you can feel there is because it is a divine connection. So many of you are dealing with your soulmate, but some of you are dealing with your twin flame, so don't get surprised at. So why these connections feel so intense and why you are not able to forget about them even after so long of suffering, you still want them only. So both of you are this time to be together, and even after so many hurdles you made it till now, and it will be continue in future also. This person truly wish to be with you, and they will make things right between both of you because they have realized that you are the other part of them. So they can live with you in any situation, but they cannot live without you. Even if this person will have everything in their life which is necessary for them to make them happy right now. But if you are not a part of their life, they can never be happy. This person is intentionally doing something, spotting stories or spreading rumors so that you can notice them, and out of curiosity or anger or anything you will reach out to them. Anyhow, they want to break the cold wall between both of you, and this person wants to hold you near them as much as they. So, dear souls, know that. I know that in this moment you want to do a lot of things, and I can see you all full with ideas, but you got to stop. Your mind is scattered at the moment, and too many things going on at the same may cause conflict. Also, I can see that there is a situation which might make you feel a little lost, something running in your subconscious mind. So, there is no need to put your mind in it. It's something that can be handled later. Your approach needs change, and that is the only thing right now that needs to be shifted. So, you can't think of two new businesses ideas and one problem simultaneously and expect it to get solved. So, life is all about evolving and growing, and this step now is needed in your life to evolve and grow. I feel that before taking action this time, you need to introspect a bit and allow some fluid energy of change in your life. There is also a lot of pent up anger in you, which needs a shift of energy or release. This anger is also one of the reasons why you'll end up obsessing about things very easily. It is a little trauma driven. This thing or habit can only be changed by releasing this anger or channeling this energy in a different way. Give yourself some time to draw a conclusion in this situation. It's not necessary that you have to do it right now, it can wait. So, dear souls, know that. If you are looking to upgrade your life, this message is for you. A new life is the byproduct of a new you. Time is eternal, and there is no new beginning. Only you can change your perception of what is achievable with time until you disconnect from your former timeline and became the version of yourself that is willing to let go of all that is not serving you. Toxic connections, attachment, memories, oppressed emotions, and prior grievances. You never will be able to manifest the life you desire. For example, begin with your digital life, delete unwanted messaging exchanges, photos, videos, apps, and correspondence that still bind you to the past you are trying to move away from. In your home, remove the things that similarly remind you of any negative emotions. Rearrange your furniture, Throw away the things from your closets that no longer suit you. Start changing your habits, lifestyles, right, and the people with whom you speak. Consciously choose the places and people that do not drain you. The world around you will not change. You have to create a new world for yourself, detached from anything that reminds you of the person you no longer wish to be. Eliminate the old to create space for the new. That is the only way to create a new reality. The throat chakra is receiving activations and upgrades. Any ego lies, deception, false narratives, addictions, and emotional triggers, and detoxing from the throat chakra so you can express your truth. Those energies that were anticipated into the body have never been you. It must purify and transmute as those shadows wounds are behind you. At this align, you will get more stable and secure with yourself. The real you is emerging and is aligning you with your destiny daily. Value and self worth will increase, internal marriage will continue solidifying and unifying you with yourself so you can be in your chariot and fly. So, dear souls, know that. This message reminds us that a cycle of chapter is coming to close, but with the cups and pentacles coming through today, this feels like a really happy endings. You are turning a page and a wish is coming through which will lead to you feeling that you can live your best life. Abundance, prosperity, and peace are soon to be yours. So it's likely that you have been working on a personal goal and trying to manage your time so that you can enjoy yourself more. So these messages an invitation for you to treat yourself and relax a little more. We can't spend every day relaxing and enjoying ourselves. But it's okay to do it every so often, not every day can be hard work, otherwise, you will burn out. Soon you may find you have the financial independence or the money in your savings to do something you have wanted for a while. And today is a reminder that you don't need to worry about money because everything will be fine. And if you have been thinking of starting a new business, then this is your sign to go for it. So, you may have had a few messages lately trying to reassure you that everything is going to be fine and your business will take off. So, dear souls, know that you have every right to set boundaries, and it's something we all should do in our relationship, whether it's with friends, family, or a partner. It's crucial to understand that your feelings and boundaries are important, and if you ever find yourself in a situation where someone is crossing those boundaries, don't hesitate to speak up. You don't have to stay silent just to keep things peaceful. Your comfort and well being are more important than maintaining a false sense of harmony. Open and honest communication is the key to maintaining healthy relationships in life. Expressing your concern and setting boundaries can help others understand your limits and respect them. So, it is a way of ensuring that your needs are met and that you feel safe and comfortable in the relationship. Please remember that you deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. If someone repeatedly disrespects your boundaries or mistreats you, it might be necessary to reevaluate the relationship. It is okay to prioritize your own mental and emotional health. You have the right to say no to things that make you uncomfortable. Don't hesitate to speak up when needed. Communicate openly about your boundaries and remember that your well being should always be a priority in any relationships. So, dear souls, know that if people know whole stories or full truths, their responses would be a lot different. But it is not your job to convince people to side with you or agree. Your only job is to live a kind of life and be the kind of person that your character will speak louder than anything anyone can and will say when conversations get loud. That is when you became quiet because what you will see is everyone's true character and intentions in their responses. So, dear souls, know that. Sometimes you would not know what is next. It's tempting to feel afraid in moments like this, yet, it is in those moments that if you trust the flow of life a little more, tremendous breakthroughs can occur. Yet, trusting life does not necessarily mean sitting back and doing nothing. Sometimes it means surrendering to the whisper in your heart that is telling you to make a change, to do something big. So sometimes trust means being afraid and taking courageous action anyway. Sometimes it means sitting back and allowing pieces fall into play. Only you can discern which it is for you. What would it look like if you know that things would work out better than you can imagine? What would you do then? Are you already doing it? Trust that even more. So, dear souls, know that no matter what your current circumstances are with your twin flame, and when you both connected, the merging of your souls creates a DNA chemical reaction that changes you both on all levels mentally. So, physically and spiritually, and neither lives will ever be the same. It is inevitable that both parties will awaken. It is simply a matter of timing, which the subject of time is an illusion. Initially, this may be uncomfortable because it will push all of our inner baggage out. But once we learn to handle the initial triggers and we push through this, we will see so many rewards. we will become love and wake up to higher levels of vibration. We can attain connection with the higher spheres which are endless, and this is where twin flame exists in love eternally. So, our job here on this plane is to trust and believe that the divine forces are at work here to stop overthinking, obsessing, worrying about what is to happen. Believe that the universe is looking out for you and they absolutely support twin flame love. See your twin flame as the divine sees all of us. Look to the goodness within always to heal ourselves and bring ourselves back to wholeness without needing anyone to attend that. So, no matter what happens on the external, we are okay. Remember, this love has a healing effect on the entire planet. And if you are focused on your twin's 3D behaviors, your very focus is attracting that same level of energy. You have the control to shift your focus, you have the answer within you. Connect to your intuition and trust that you will reunite with your twin. So you cannot separate what is one. Train your mindset to see the good in all, starting by awareness. Acknowledge anytime you were able to focus positive in this journey. So give gratitude to the universe for every step along the way, good and bad. Connect with your higher powers, meditate, use affirmations, give love to your twin flame, open yourself up to your spiritual gifts. Remember the equilibrium in any relationship. If one is chasing, then it will repel the other. Shift the focus back onto you. Remember you and your twin or mirrors. Instead of focusing on your twin, what is your twin showing needs healing in you. Dear souls, know that you deserve a man who is always happy to see you. As soon as you walk in a room, he goes straight to you, wrap you in the warmest hug, and says hello. The man with golden retriever energy does not play games unless you can play them together. He does not play it cool. If he likes you, he will be thrilled to see you every time. And he would not be afraid to show that happiness to everyone else in the room. You deserve a man who shows his love unprompted. You never have to wonder how he feels about you. You would not feel that imbalance you might have had with Offerman. You would not be the only one feeling love and showing it. Of all the relationships you have had in the past, this will be the one most filled with expression of love and joy. You deserve a man who is thrilled to meet the people you care about. No gripping about having to meet your friends. No hesitations and meeting your family. So he thinks you are great, so of course he would want to meet the people who rank highly in your life. Heck, you might not even be the one who first suggests the idea. Not only he excited to meet them, but he will show them the same warmth that he is been showing you. You deserve a man who lights up the room. Brooding just is not your thing. You want a guy who is so sunny and happy that he transforms any room he is in. And that energy will rub off on you, making even your own life just that much brighter because a guy with golden retriever energy radiates. And that happiness touches everyone. You deserve a man who is always ready to go. No more lazy partners, no more men who need to off the couch just to do something with you. We want someone who is happy to go on adventures with you, and you have got it with this guy. He is always happy to go anywhere, whether it's a picnic at the park, singing at hike up a mountain. Someday you will be lying in bed on a soft Sunday morning as the sun casts a yellow glow on your face and you will feel at peace. Perhaps you might have a book in your hand, your favorite or your partner by your side, and as you count your blessings, you will look back at the you 5 years ago or 10, the one who could have never imagined that you would come this far in life. Someday you will finally hold that degree in your hand, or that job promotion that eventually come around, or the keys to your own house and sense a flutter in your stomach. But even that would not be the limit because nothing will be at that point. Someday you will stand under a dark starry night, twinkly fairy lights hanging overhead with all your favorite people by your side. And the people who will quell your hurt, the people who will make you laugh so hard that your cheeks start to hurt, and you will close your eyes and take a deep, slow breath, sending whispered thank yous to the universe for everything. That you have been blessed with until then. Someday you will make it out of the stone, out of the trenches of heartache or pain or failure, whatever it is that you are going through right now. Someday you will come out of it, someday you will grow through it, someday you will move on from it. So, my child, know that. At the end of the day, there is only one person with whom you will spend every second, every minute, every day of your entire life, and that person is you. Do whatever you need to do to ensure that you like this person, respect your own boundaries, listen when your intuition is speaking, trust the voice of your higher self over the false chatter of your mind, unlearn what you have been conditioned to believe, unfold yourself from swallow boxes, protect your peace at all cost, walk away from where you are not valued, remind yourself of your worth. Say no to negativity, say yes to what lifts you up, make the choices that align with your integrity, be honest with yourself even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Live so firmly rooted in your purpose. The very heart of your existence became unshakable. This is not selfish, this is honoring the deepest part of your soul. Discovering the love you have been seeking in other people was there all along. This is making your corner of the